Satnam, happy winter solstice. I'm so blessed to be here with you today and to share this wonderful technology. Most of you probably have been doing Kundalini Yoga for quite a while, and we are going to recharge ourselves today. We're jump starting to recharge ourselves to support us through the next 40 days or longer. This is a really wonderful set. A little intensive, so definitely go at your own pace. You know where you are today and how your body's feeling. Just to give you a heads up, I do have a shoulder injury, so I'll do my best to keep up as I've at the end of my healing process, but it's still sensitive. So, but you know, we've been going through a lot of strange, crazy times, especially with the pandemic, and it's not easy. We're all burnt out. We're stressed. We're anxious. We're balancing family life with a new additive of this pandemic, and no one really wants to talk about it. We've talked about it, we've read about it, we see enough of it, but it needs to be stated that it takes a physical, mental, and emotional toll on our body. Coming from somebody who's had COVID and now has long COVID symptoms that have been going on for almost a year now, it is very trying. And how do we support ourselves? How do we adapt, and how do we keep moving forward? Well, the set today is going to help us do that. It's going to recharge us. We're also going to be doing a wonderful meditation to help heal the body of any dis-ease, because you know, stress, dis-ease is a disease, right? Stress can kill you. Stress causes your cortisol levels to go up. It stresses your adrenals. It can cause diabetes. It can cause heart attacks. It can totally ruin relationships. It changes your mood. So we want to start looking at things in a new perspective. Every time something comes up that's challenging, I want you to look at the good side of it. For instance, for me, having long COVID has slowed me down. It's allowed me to look at things in a new light. It's allowed me to be able to pursue my dreams and happiness that I didn't think I could have before, because I stopped and I slowed down and I was able to notice certain things. So try to look at the things that are stressing you out as a teacher, the things that are challenging you, and those big shifts that are going on. Look at it as a chance to learn. We're all here in this big school of life, and we're all on different grade levels. And you're going to take what lessons you can get and try to learn from them. Try to learn, if you fail a grade, why did you fail? How could you have improved? And were you meant to fail? So that way you could try harder. It's not always, you know, a dark side and a light side. There's a lot of in-between colors. And we're here to just make it so that way we can notice those in-between colors. We need to be present. We need to also feel motivated, and we need to have energy, and we need to keep up. So here we are. We're going to jump start to recharge ourselves, and that's what we're going to do. Please feel free if you ever want to reach out to me. Again, I'm Guru Mantra from Yogi Strong, and I do Kundalini Yoga. I'm a vegan wellness instructor specializing in Kundalini Yoga. I also do martial arts. I do Kung Fu and Qigong, and lots of meditational meditations to help make me mindful and experience life on a deeper level, because sadhana is one of the most important things you can have. It'll pull you through, and I'm hoping that today's Kriya and meditation will allow you to be in that wonderful state, and you'll choose to do a sadhana for the next 40 days, because a personal practice is so mandatory. That is what's going to help you keep up. That personal 40-day practice after today will allow you to allow these teachings to continue going with you through the rest of the time. So if you can at least do a 40-day after this, or if you're already doing a 40-day, 90-day, 6-a-day, 1,000-day, just keep up, just keep going and allow this energy to vibrate. And we are going to vibrate today. We're going to be using the breath, we're going to be using the body, we're going to be visualizing, and we're going to vibrate those cosmos, because you deserve to be happy. And here we go. So let's come tuning in with the Adi Mantra. Let's come sitting on our sit bones. Move some flesh away if you need to. Make sure you're nice and grounded. Lengthen your spine, allow your shoulders to drop down and back. Close the eyes, drop the chin down and back a little bit for that neck lock. Very important in our Kundalini Yoga. Close the eyes, focus at the brow. Some long, slow, deep inhales and exhales in and out of the nose. Notice how you're feeling today. Look at that energy level. Notice if you're holding any tightness or stress in the body and where you might be doing so. And breathe into that area. Breathe in that healing light. And on your exhale, envision that stress, that pain, evaporating outside of the body into the space that's in the room, not inside you. Relaxing your forehead and your jaw. Feel heavy into your hips as you let go of any tension in your thighs, your knees, and your feet. Bring your palms together. Activate those nerve endings. Get a nice heat going in between your hands. And then bring them in prayer pose at your heart center, putting pressure on your sternum with your thumbs, a good 10 pounds of pressure in your palms, connecting yourself with your aura and the cosmos. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the Adi mantra, it's Om Namo Gurudev Namo, and we'll be chanting this 3 times, connecting us to that lineage of teachings. It helps guide us, protect us, and allowing that energy to be within us. And inhale, exhale, inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Inhale. Exhale. Relax your arms down. The Adi mantra is a wonderful chant that you can do at any time when you're feeling a little lost and you're needing a little guidance. You can do it more than 3 times when tuning in, 3 to 5 times. As you can tell, we did an extra one there as I had a little scratch in my throat. So let's start warming up. We're going to start with some neck rolls and work our way down. So gently bring your chin to chest and inhale, roll the neck back, and exhale, come forward. This is a very gentle movement, and when you're rolling your head back, don't squish your head back. I really want you to instead to lift the heart center so that you're just embracing the sky. And exhale, allow the head to come down. Inhale up as you're embracing the sky with the heart center and your shining faces, and come down and continue with this movement a little bit more. And again, start relaxing your jaw, your brow, your shoulders. Let go of that tension. And as you move through, allow yourself to mentally chant that Sat on your inhale, Nam on your exhale. next time your head is forward, gently change directions. Again, inhaling, opening the heart center and the face to the sky. Exhaling, having the head come down. And allow not just the tension to be relaxed and out of the body and the mind, but bring a smile to your face. You deserve to be happy. And smiling is a therapy all within its own. So allow yourself to be happy in this moment, to be in a state of relief. A few more times. And next time your head is forward and down, gently inhale up to center. Exhale. Let's do some shoulder shrugs. Inhale the arms up, exhale them down. You can start off slow, but try to increase the speed with the breath. Keep up, keep moving those shoulders, inhaling up, exhaling down with that mantra, your Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. You got it. Keep up, doing great. I know that this time we would normally be in New Mexico in that beautiful Ram Dass Puri and feeling the warm air on our faces and just being in that group consciousness. So as you're going through and doing these postures, think of that land. It's a magical land. Inhale those shoulders up. Exhale, drop them down. Let's move on to spinal flexes. Grab a hold of your ankles with your shins with your hands, keeping the arms straight. Inhale, flex forward. Exhale, round back. Move slowly at first, and as you become more comfortable with it, increase the speed with the breath. Continue with that. You're doing great. Ram Dass Puri. Yes, it is so sacred and healing. So if you can envision yourself in Ram Dass Puri, in our summer solstice, or in winter solstice when you're down in Florida, you can still think of that area too. I personally connect with Ram Dass Puri because there's something about the land that's there that's just so enchanting, right? They call the land of enchantment for New Mexico, if I'm correct. But you can connect to any place you want to be in your mind's eye that you know is going to bring a sense of peace and healing. So think of that as well as we move through our postures. But most important, also visualize your peers. We're all in this together, this group consciousness. So don't think you're doing this alone. A few more. Inhale. Exhale, relax. Bring your hands up to your shoulders, fingers forward, thumbs back for spinal twists. Inhale right, exhale left. Keep that heart center open and allow the head to turn with the spine. We're just waking up a little bit, making our body aware that we're going to be going through some postures. Inhale, center. Exhale, hold the posture. And from here, I want you to inhale, push the elbows back, open the heart center. Exhale, curve the spine, bring the elbows touching together in front if you can. Inhale, big circle with the elbows opening up, looking up to the heart center. Exhale, curving the spine, bringing the elbows together. Keep repeating this. Moving those shoulders. Opening the heart center. Taking in that prana, that life-giving breath. Inhale. Exhale, relax the arms down, come neutral. Let's bring our legs out in front of us. Shake them out a bit. Allow them to rock back and forth. And then we're going to open the legs into a small V. It doesn't have to be too large, just large enough. Point the toes towards the ceiling. We're going to inhale, the arms up. Exhale, fold over to one side. Inhale up. Exhale, fold to the opposite. And continue this motion. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Again, starting off slow, feeling the stretch, waking up the body. And as you start to get familiar with it, allow yourself to increase the speed with the breath. Remember, when we're doing these forward folds and these life nerve stretches, you're bending at the hip, leading with the heart. And we inhale up, really stretch those arms, stretch the fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward as far as you can go comfortably, keeping those toes pointed to the ceiling. Hold here. Long, deep breath. Inhale deep. Exhale, lower down a bit further if it's available to you. Inhale, walk the hands back as you round the spine. Very nice. Let's start our set. Again, we're jump starting to renew, to recharge ourselves, not just today, but for the next 40 days, because you're going to do that sadhana, right? Think of that group consciousness as we come onto our hands and knees. We're going to start off with cat-cows, but we're going to do breath of fire with those cat-cows. If you're unfamiliar with breath of fire, it's a strong, powerful exhale with the same inhalation and exhalation. So as you exhale, you're going to pull the navel center in powerfully and then relax the navel as you inhale, but it's still the same equal parts of an inhale and an exhale. It should sound similar to this. If you're new to breath of fire, take your time. You can also do some long, deep breathing if you're on your moon cycle or if you're pregnant and you don't want to cause any extra tension in there. So long, deep breathing it is if that's the case. Otherwise, start with breath of fire. Start off slow, build your time up to 2 to 3 seconds, 2 to 3 breaths per second. All right, so let's come on to our hands and knees for cat-cow. You're going to spread your hands nice and wide, like starfish. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees hip width apart. Inhale, drop the belly, look towards the ceiling with those eyes. Exhale, come up into cat, dropping the head, curving the spine, pulling the navel center up into the spine. Inhale, drop the belly again, look up to the ceiling. Exhale. All right, so we have the posture down. Now let's move with the breath of fire. Inhale, hold the posture in your cow, looking up to the ceiling. Exhale, round the spine, dropping the head down in a cat. Hold the breath out. Inhale to a neutral flat back. And come sitting. Beautiful. Breath of Fire is one of those breaths that just recharges you. It gives you a burst of energy. It makes you alert. It's a blood purifier. So if you're ever having a rough day and you need to keep up, you're feeling a little down, depressed, or need some extra energy, or feel like you haven't eaten well lately and you really need to cleanse the body, do some Breath of Fire. 3 minutes, 11 minutes, 31 minutes. What is good for you and when you have time? It's not a breath that you have to do necessarily in a meditation or in a Kriya. You can just do Breath of Fire on its own. So another great way to practice that is with stretch pose. All right, so let's move into easy pose or Sukhasana. We're gonna feel like we're pulling a really heavy rope. We're gonna be doing this motion where you're reaching forward, like you're grabbing that rope and then you're pulling it and it's twisting back, and you're reaching forward with the opposite hand and it's twisting back. So there's a big twist here and you're really pulling it as if you were gotta reel something in. So we're reeling it in, all right? We're reeling in that health. And here you can focus your attention at the brow. Keep with the motion, twisting the torso. When your left shoulder is back, your right shoulder is forward. As if, again, you're pulling on a heavy rope. We're going to try to move very vigorously. There is no specified breath, but I would recommend inhaling on the left hand out and exhaling on the right hand out. So. And again, relax your shoulders as you're moving. Really only try to use the muscles that we need. So relax the face. Put that smile back on. Think of that group consciousness, that Satnam within you. Pick that spot to feel the connection to heal. Lots going on, but you're doing great. Keep up. Don't give up. We have 1 minute to go. Let's try to increase the speed. Really vigorously move. Grab that heavy rope. Reel it in. You got this. Last 30 seconds. Keep up, keep moving. Strong breath. Make it count. Last few. Inhale, hold. And exhale, relax. Take a moment here. Feel the circulatory system pumping that blood all up the spine, through your lats, down into your arms, your back, up your neck. Feel that energy that you built up, grabbing that rope with your hands all the way up your arms. Sensitize yourself. All right, let's move into our next posture. We're going to be moving into bow pose. I'm going to demonstrate bow pose, and I'll give some alternate ways to do this if you're unable to do bow. Now, if you're in a chair doing any of these yoga sets, you can still do all of this. For bow pose, I would probably just have you lean forward over a chair, but if you're able to visualize would be the most important thing. So no matter you're in a chair, you're in an alternate modification, always visualize that you're doing the posture to its full capacity. Really allow your mind to be there with you. So we're going to be doing bow pose with breath of fire. So we'll be rocking on the abdomen. So let's come lying on our belly. Gonna bend the knees. You're gonna reach back to grab a hold of your ankles. You're gonna inhale, lift up. Even if you only lift a little bit, modification would be to reach back with your hands, like such. You could also put a rope to hold on to if you need to, and even place the rope or long socks around your ankles to hold on to it. Okay, so either a full one that can go around your legs, or just a singular one on each side that you can use. Again, we're going to be doing this with breath of fire, and let's begin. Try to lift the legs off of the floor as much as possible, those thighs, lifting the head, opening the heart center with that breath of fire. Keep with the posture, keep with the breath. Should be really feeling a heat in the whole body, especially the face and the belly. Keep up with that bow pose as best as you can. You're doing great. Your last minute. If you've slowed down, have come out of the posture and at all, allow yourself to come back into it. Give it all that you have for this next minute, not even now. So your next 40 seconds, let's keep up. You've got this. Strong breath of fire. Get those thighs off the ground. Smile while you're doing it. You got this. 30 seconds left. Don't give up. You've worked so hard to get this far. Let's keep going. "15 seconds, let's go. Get back in that posture if you've gotten out. And inhale, stretch to your maximum in your bow pose. Lift those thighs, touch those toes, reach up, open the heart center, look up, suspend the breath. Inhale more. Exhale, relax. Bring your head down to the ground, your arms by your sides. Turn your head to one side. Long, slow, deep breaths for just a moment. Allow yourself to just completely melt into the floor, feeling insensitized to everything that's going on right now. The vibration in the body, the new energy, your chakras opening up, your aura expanding, the mind becoming clearer and more alert. Our next posture is going to bring us from a sitting to a standing position, and we're going to do this 20 times. So you're going to have to count on your own. I'm going to have a timer set for what I thought 20 standing and sittings would be. I'll do a couple with you, and then you'll go at your own pace. If you have to pause the video, allow yourself to pause the video. Do the full 20. If you need to rest and you can't go like up, down, that's okay. Allow yourself to take the time that you need to do the full 20. If you feel 20 is not in your realm today, then that's okay. Allow yourself to do with what is possible for you today, but the max that we're doing is 20. So you're going to be coming from Sukhasana, a seated position, with your arms out straight. Holding your arms out straight, you're gonna bring yourself up to stand. Because it would help if I didn't step on my pants. So let's try that again. We're going to have our arms out straight, and then inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. Let's do this again. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. All right, you keep going and concentrate. This may not be available for everybody. If you can't keep your arms out, allow yourself to use what you need to get up. If you need a chair by you to support yourself, put your hands on the chair. Push on the chair as you come up and allow yourself to come back down. Move mindfully and gracefully. Don't push yourself if you feel you can't do it. Allow yourself to be where you are today. I'm all for one for pushing yourself, but some of these postures can be a little bit strenuous. Allow yourself to move mindfully with the breath. And keep going. You're doing great. Remember, arms out straight if you can. It helps when you're crossing your legs to push on them to stand. So I'm pushing into my legs to stand up and then coming down. Again, pushing into my legs to stand up and coming down. Fun story. There is a doctor that talks about that this posture, if you can do a standing from a sitting like this without using your hands, and you can do this, not only do you have a good core, but it also says how long you'll go and live. Now, don't let that scare you if you're not able to do it on your own now, but just know that practicing these techniques and getting your body and your mind in shape is going to elongate your life. It's going to augment it as well. So just know that right now, maybe you can only do 5 of these. Maybe you can't even do 1 without using a prop. That's okay. Keep up and keep trying. What got me into Kundalini Yoga so much more than I thought it would be the competition I have with myself. I wanted to keep up with the Kriya. I wanted to swing my arms without stopping. I wanted to do Breath of Fire and bow pose without having to drop my hands and my legs. So we're not at competition with each other, maybe with our own selves to keep up. But just know that you're perfectly fine where you are. But if you have the opportunity to increase your capacity for life, for health, take advantage of it. We have the technology and the tools, and here we are, recharging and renewing ourselves to be the best that we can, jump-starting into that new. I'm going to give you another couple moments to try to finish. If you've already finished, allow yourself to sit in easy pose and just breathe long and deep. If you haven't finished by the time I'm ready to move on to the next asana, then allow yourself to just be where you are, and you can always watch this again later if you wanted to try it and keep up. This will also be a video that will be later on my website at Yogi Strong, so we'll make sure that that's accessible. You can look us up on Instagram and Twitter. We are Yogi Strong, or just on Facebook, Yogi Strong. I always like to hear from everybody. Please leave comments and emails to me if you'd like, or sign up for our newsletter as well. And we are eternally grateful for always having ICTA and 3HO putting on these wonderful events, so that way we can all participate in our group consciousness and sharing in this wonderful technology of Kundalini Yoga. So let's inhale where we are, and exhale. Come sitting back into Sukhasana or easy pose if you aren't already there. Move some flesh away if you need to. We're going to be chanting. I don't know if you can hear a mantra that's in the background. I'm going to turn it up. It's Ek Onkar, Sat Guru Prasad, Sat Guru Prasad, Ek Onkar. And we're going to be chanting this for 2 minutes with our hands in prayer pose. So you can put them in prayer pose and lock the thumbs overhead, lifting the arms over, close the eyes, focus at the brow, and we're going to do this. So let's take a deep inhale in, exhale, exhale. Kar Satguru Prasad, Satguru Prasad, Ek Onkar, Ek Onkar, 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 Satguru Prasad, Satguru Prasad, Ek Onkar. Inhale. Stretch up, inhale some more, and exhale, slowly allow the arms to come down. The best part about this Kriya is that we have a sleep. So we're going to be lying down on our belly. You're going to turn your head to one side and we're going to sleep. Our Shavasana is included in our set today, but we're doing this on our belly. So allow yourself to come lying down. If you have a blanket, a shawl to cover up with, an eye pillow perhaps, if you need it. But when you turn your head to the side, if there's any light blocking, we just want you to be able to rest fully and allow yourself to go into a deep sleep. So again, come lying on your belly, turn your head to the side, allow your arms to be by your sides, palms up. Relax the hips. Relax the legs and the feet. The shoulders are nice and wide, letting go of any tension in the shoulders, the back, and the arms. With your head turned to the side, relax the jaw and the tongue. Let go of any pressure in the brow. And take a few long, slow, deep inhales and exhales. And as you're lying here, start to envision that golden white light coming in through the top of your head. And allow this light to fill your body up, starting with your mind, touching all crevices of the brain and your eyes, and going down into your cervical vertebrae. Also allow that light to come into your throat and your mouth, healing everything it touches. Allow that light to continue down your spine, into your shoulders and your arms, your hands. Envision this light filling your lungs, your heart, pumping the radiant, healing light through the body. Going into your torso, touching all the organs and filling them up with this healing vitality. Your stomach and your liver, your pancreas, your gallbladder, your spleen, your kidneys, your small and large intestines. Allowing you to fill it all up into your hips, your sexual organs, your glutes, down into your thighs, your legs, into your feet, until you're so full of this radiant healing light. It starts to surround your outside as well, the skin and your aura, allowing you to be in a bubble of tranquility and peace, of health and healing. And allow yourself to let go, allow yourself to be, and just sleep. Gently bring your awareness back with the breath. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Circle your wrists and your ankles, going one direction or sweeping them from side to side. Turn your head in the opposite direction. And allow yourself to take a deep inhale. If it's available to you, allow yourself to roll over onto your back. And bring your knees in towards your chest and rock from side to side. Allow yourself to do a knee down twist or a cat stretch. Stretch the arms above the head. Oh, stretching from the top of the hands to the bottom of the feet. And then rubbing the palms of the hands and the soles of the feet together to activate those nerve endings. And then rock and roll in the spine forward and back a few times to come sitting. If it's unavailable, side to side. So as I was mentioning before, we're going to be also doing a meditation for dis-ease. And we are going to be waking up the command center to make the immune system kick into action. This also creates a rhythm with our chakras. We are going to be doing a segmented breath with 5 strokes sniffs in through the nose and 5 sniffs out of the nose. For every sniff, it's an equal part, so you have a full inhalation with the 5 sniffs and then a full exhalation with the 5 sniffs out. Our hands are going to be in rhythm with our breath. You're going to place your arms by your sides and just bend the elbows so it looks like you're going to be clapping, but our hands will never touch. You're going to be building the energy up between your hands. So for every sniff, your hands are going to come in and out. And they're going to move from your shoulder width apart to about 4 or 5 inches from each other. And it's a quick motion, almost like you're going to clap, but then you stop. And your hands, are springing back. And this is with every sniff. So it should sound like this. I'm sorry, excuse me. And we're going to be doing that for a brief period of time. You can close the eyes and focus at the brow and allow yourself to stay with the rhythm of the breath and the motion of the clapping. But remember, the hands do not touch. So let's take a deep inhale in. Exhale. Spine straight, chin in. And let's begin. 5 strokes in with 1 clap every stroke. Inhale. Press the hands to your face, suspend the breath, push hard onto the face, suspending the breath. Exhale. Inhale. Press hard into the heart center. Press, press, press. Suspending that breath. Breathe in more if you need to. Exhale. And inhale again. Press into the navel, hard. Suspending the breath. Inhale more if you need to. Push hard. Exhale. And relax. You did wonderful today. I hope you enjoyed our class. Happy winter solstice. Hope to see you at summer solstice. And don't forget to check us out, Yogi Strong on Facebook. We are Yogi Strong on Twitter and Instagram. And our yogistrong.com is our website. I'm Guru Mantra. Have a blessed day. Let's close out with the long time sun. Rub those palms together. Bring them to your heart center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to close. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on, guide your way on. Guide your way on. Satnam. May you have a blessed holiday, a happy new year. Keep up with your 40-day practice or furthering the practice you have, deepening your knowledge and allowing the Guru and the God's light to be within you, all of creation around you, and to vibrate in the highest frequency. Satnam. Be well.